No, we got a couple minutes.
Yeah, is this rehearsal?
Yeah. So, thanks. Our thanks. You doing good?
I'm good. What do you want to do this weekend?
Started.
We're live?
Started. Hi!
Hey, everybody. This is Attack of the Show. We're live, and I'm Olivia Munn. Glad you joined us.
I'm Kevin Pereira, and you are, in fact, watching TV's only source for all the stuff you clap about.
On the show today, a goose gone wild. Forget Jaws, forget Cujo, forget Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Today and around the net, we will show you the scariest horror film ever. A goose viciously attacking a man and his dog. Plus, Chris Hardwick is here to review a new gaming laptop from Alienware, and it has an extreme high-def display. Own it. Love it. We'll tell you about it in a bit.
Also, for all the film fanatics out there, we're reviewing some movies that you may have missed on the big screen, including Lars and The Real Girl.
Loved it.
It's a touching, romantic yarn about a dude who falls in love with a dog.
Real dog.
Interesting, to say the least. And then we investigate Darwinism and run down the break moments in de-evolution. You'll see pain. You'll see stupidity. You'll see a little kid so dizzy that he almost pukes. It's awesome. Survival of the fittest is about to be put to the ultimate test.
Time for us to complete our community service. Here come the top 5 things on the web.
Don't do it. It's what we do. It's time for Around the Neck. All right, we're starting things off at number 5 by checking in with the Local 13 Action News out of Las Vegas. We're going to see a police sting operation, and it is action-packed.
Okay, so Las Vegas.
Action news!
Yeah.
Explosion!
Kevin, on your side.
We'll get one.
I like it. You want your local news?
Yeah, I just want explosions, you know?
So, okay.
No? Yeah! Action news! Yeah!
Back to the video. So Las Vegas cops have their hands full, and apparently one of their favorite pastimes is baiting car thieves into stealing a dummy car that they can automatically shut down via remote. Well, they did it again yesterday with news choppers in the air, and the crook led them on maybe the best police chase of all time.
He tried to steal a vehicle that's over at Rampart, just north of Summerlin Parkway. And now the car was southbound in the northbound side of Rampart, and he bailed out, went over the fence. He's in the golf course area right now. Well, looks going to steal a golf cart now. Oh, now this will really get him going. Okay, now we're going to be chasing this guy in a golf cart. He's going to cut across country here. Yep, there he goes.
He's off the cart path. That's another penalty.
Yeah.
Well, now he's going. Looks like he's going near some of the greens.
He's not the smartest club there.
The smartest club in the bag? He's not the brightest bulb in the crayon box.
The sharpest tool in the refrigerator.
That's what, like, makes no sense. It looked like a Grand Theft Auto mission, though. We should have put little stars up there in the corner. That's awesome. They eventually did catch the guy, but only after the Action News team ran out of golf puns. But,
yeah.
Hey, still Action News! Explosion! Yeah! One thing you learn from Fox News, like, everything's better with an explosion.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
And bad puns.
gas prices are rising. Explosion. There we go. Yeah, see? Like, you want to try a headline? Go for it. Try it. Bleachers. They will kill your children. You look like a concerned mother.
You did.
You did. You want to try one or not?
No, okay.
No? Okay.
Do you have another one? Do you have any golf puns we could try?
I don't. Looks like this crook needs a mulligan. That one just came off the tee, you know what I'm saying?
That was
right
not rehearsed. That was not planned. That was in this brain right there.
That's how it happens.
Fun with Kevin. All right, and at number 4 today, we are putting civilization behind us and venturing out into the wild where animals lurk and yearn for the taste of blood.
Yes, a goose, beautiful bird, right? To see in flight. You got to give him that. It's majestic. Unfortunately, it's not so beautiful when it thinks that it owns your boat. Seriously, this is a scene out of a horror film.
Something crazy. Get out! Damn it! Oh, my dog! God almighty! Crazy ass goose! This sucker's crazy. Yeah, right, sucker. Good girl, Gabby.
That daggone goose mess with you, girl.
Oh.
Look, you guys.
Goosenecking.
It would be easy for us to condemn the goose. He was clearly out of control. We all saw that.
Totally.
But we're taking a bigger issue right now.
A much bigger issue. Lucy? Was that the dog's name?
I don't know. My dog.
That dog was a wuss.
Yeah.
That dog was a scared girl.
That's dog.
No. Look at that. Look at the face of fear.
Look at the bitch.
That dog was supposed to protect, not cower and run. You should have eaten that damn goose for dinner, dog.
Right. Bad doggy. Bad doggy. Bad doggy.
Shame on you. There are plenty of other dogs at the pound. I hate you.
Today, the dog community has been embarrassed. This pooch has failed.
Brandon.
I hate it when I get so mad.
I mean, put the red tag in the kennel. That dog's on notice.
Right?
Time for fun shots.
Oh, that's when they kill him.
Gonna go visit Grandpa.
There's too many dogs in the world anyways. Get rid of some of them. I love you, Ellen DeGeneres. Coming in.
You want to euthanize Ellen DeGeneres?
No, I love dogs.
I don't know what's going on. Coming in number 3 today is an example of what happens when a bunch of parkour guys are left alone and with only their clothes and a video camera.
Yes, most
dangerous
important
situation.
Is the camera. They spend the rest of the day finding new and interesting ways to just put their pants on.
Not to brag, but I can get out of my pants that quickly.
Yeah?
What? Oh,
Can you take off?
I'm out. Yeah, too many mic packs to show, but
He can. It's probably
It's
true.
sad,
If
actually.
anybody can do it, it would be you.
Don't
Now,
turn your back on me.
apparently, these guys are part of a gymnastics troupe that performs regularly near Muscle Beach right here in Venice, California.
yes, they're just one of the many pantsless gymnastic troops that hop around for tips. So, if I may, never go to Venice. Ever. Just stay away.
But that was awesome.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. But then you got to walk by the guy with the leopard Speedo that does the silver ball twirling. You guys know what I'm talking about.
There's
The
a
homeless
guy that's silver ball.
Yeah, the homeless dude that chews on cigarette butts and charges you to take photos of him
Oh.
naked.
Today's number 2 item is not just an item. It's the force. It's the movement. The colossus of web that is Zach Galifianakis, and a really fun name.
How fun is that name
Zach
to
Galifianakis.
say?
I just wish Mutterfinakis. My name could be Mutterfinakis.
The comic has found himself all over the interwebs this morning. First, we spotted him reprising his role in a sequel to Tim and Eric's Self-Consciously Uncomfortable. It's an ad for Absolute Vodka.
Hey guys, sorry I was out of Giant Olives. Absolute on the rocks.
Gimme. Thank you, sir. I got it, guys. Let's take a dip in the ocean.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Enough! Go to the big party!
Delicious.
Mr. G, or Galifianakis, also showed up as a concerned cat owner in a sketch starring fellow comic Bobby Tisdale as a cat chiropractor.
Now listen, we could assure you that what you're about to see makes sense, but we here at Attack of the Show, we don't like lying to you. Not often, at least.
That's my cat, Stevens.
Hey, Stevens, what seems to be the problem, buddy?
I've been trying to teach him how to catch a frisbee for a long time, and I think the only thing he caught was scoliosis.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. All right, Mr. Stevens.
No, Stevens! No! Stevens?
Okay, I just need to try to flip his underbelly. Oh!
Stevens, no! Stevens, no! No! Stevens! Stevens! Oh! Stevens!
Oh, boy. Yeah, he got me pretty good. Cat Stevens, he's a tiger.
Probably not a really good time to tell you, but he's HIV positive.
Cat Stevens!
HIV is funny.
It's just the cat AIDS. Zach has become sort of the Tom Hanks of the internet.
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say. So, great job.
So, Zach Galifianakis, you have an open invite to come on the show and have some cocktails anytime.
Yes, we'll break out the Absolute.
Yeah.
Little pet
We'll
order.
find those large olives if he's at it.
Cat Stevens is welcome here anytime.
Yeah.
Finally, coming in at number 1 and drowning out the rest of the internets today is a twisted, disgusting freak of nature that spits in the very face of God himself.
Is it a frog?
Actually, not sure. I can't really confirm or deny.
Oh.
Yeah. Sounds like prom night.
I see it. It is
Yeah.
disturbing. But now I know why I got that clip from last Sunday's Family Guy. I got that emailed to me like 50 times.
Yeah, well, for those who haven't seen it yet, there was a scene from last week's a new episode of, well, it's Family Guy.
Yeah.
Peter caught a bullfrog for Chris, and...
Yeah, and as Family Guy is wont to do, they stopped the storyline of the show for a 2-minute non-joke that eventually turned into a joke.
Although the usual awkward silence is it's a bit absent on this one.
All right, hang on.
If they make a plush version of that frog for the office, I will get one for your cubicle.
Yeah?
Yes.
That'd be awesome, promise?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think they'll make it, but
That sound will haunt me forever, though, so I don't know if I really want that on my
it'll haunt our audience as well. So you're welcome, everybody. To get your daily viral fix and check out all the viral videos we have to offer, go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet.
And don't forget to catch tonight's 10 o'clock show featuring our new ATN After Hours segment with exclusive videos. Tonight, check out 21-year-old Lishan Butis. It's a fun name. An official Wonder Bra model and voted one of the sexiest women in the world by FHM, along with me.
Hello. You should just tap the number right here. And you'll have to get it touched up because you're going to be number 1 in the year.
I was on an alternate list.
Yeah, number 1 in the year.
No.
Moving on up. I'm telling you.
Stop trying to compete with me.
Right now, it's time for the only news you need to know. Here's Layla Cayley in the feed headlines.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, starting today, Zoom subscribers will have a whole lot more to watch and talk about. Plus, Warner Music wants to find out how much you'll really pay for downloaded music. And the winners of the 12th annual Webby Awards are announced, and there's a familiar name in the list. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes, but first, back to you guys.
As we hope you guys know, Indiana and North Carolina are holding their Democratic primaries today.
Voter turnout is expected to be huge, driven in part by homemade campaign ads that are done by grassroots supporters. I love it, and the internet has really changed the landscape.
Yeah, internet has really done a lot. We did a loop about it the other day, but one candidate in particular is really stepping up his online presence today.
Chanted by despots and dictators, hell-bent on world domination. Oh, yes we shall. It was blared by loudspeakers, mounted on surveillance drones as foot soldiers fought to suppress the voices of freedom fighters below. Yes we shall. It was whispered in your ear by stealthy mutant serpents who extracted your DNA while you slept soundly. Yes, we shall.
Yes, we shall.
It is the sound that will emanate from the pyramid of darkness
As the world's energy is siphoned into a tomb that resides in the belly of said pyramid.
Yes, we shall. Yes, we shall.
Yes, we shall enact a
September project, which will cure polio and diabetes and allow humans to smell with their tongues. Yes, we shall harvest our most precious resources using the latest technology to distill senior citizens into delicious milkshakes. Yes, we shall, Lord of the unleashing the weather dominator, creating floods and hurricanes, the likes of which the world has never known.
Never, never, never know.
We know the battle ahead will be long, but always remember that no matter what obstacles stand in our way, they will be crushed by the power of millions of genetically modified Supermen. Now we have been told we cannot do this by a chorus of cynics. Their voices will only grow more irritating and more dissonant. We've been warned against using unstable nuclear devices to generate artificial earthquakes. But in the unlikely story that is America, there's never been anything artificial about earthquakes.
Dice puede.
Yes, we shall! 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 Yes, we shall!
Yes, we shall.
Yes, we shall! Yes, we shall! Yes, we shall! Yes, we shall!
Love America. It's very,
Feel so moved.
very moving.
Wow.
Whew. Still ahead, everybody. Chris Hardwick is here to review a top-end gaming laptop that starts at $1,500 to tell you if it's any good.
Plus, we head to the Maker Faire convention to see how to make a life-size mousetrap. That's trouble.
Hey, ain't it TV Tuesday? We'll review Lars and the Real Girl. It's about Mandala. Don't knock it until you've tried it.
I have.
Yes, we
And it burns.
shall. Yes,
G4.
Hey, everybody. We are live, and it's time for the day's big stories. It's like CNN, but without a situation room.
That's right.
Unless you consider, I guess, our men's room a situation room.
And it sometimes is.
Yeah, sometimes it's the danger room, too.
Here's the only news you need to know.
Same.
Hey guys, I'm Layla Kaylee, so glad to be back. Let's get right to it. Zune is on the move starting tomorrow. Subscribers will be able to buy and watch television shows. The selection isn't as massive as iTunes, but they've just added more than 800 episodes from networks like NBC, Universal, and MTV. There's also a lot of other upgrades, but one thing, it's getting more social. You'll be able to see what your friends are listening to on their Zune cards without having to go to your browser. And your playlist will automatically update for others to see as well. Meanwhile, over at Warner Brothers, they're experimenting with what music is really worth to consumers. Some labels would like to get away from the 99-cent price set by Steve Jobs and start scaling songs based on their popularity. Starting this month, Warner Music Group will start a series of tests that will figure out where consumers' demand and market potential meet. It could go either way. Because of demand, popular songs might cost more than average, but record companies could also lower the price on a hot single to spike sales. Google wants some reassurances from Verizon that the C block of the FCC 700 MHz wireless spectrum will remain open access. During the FCC auction, Google bid just enough to have a rule kick into effect. Now, the rule said that the winner of the coveted C block would be legally required to allow anyone to connect a device to the network. Now, Verizon wasn't thrilled with the rule. They filed a lawsuit trying to block it, but eventually were forced to withdraw their complaint. They're planning on using their winnings to build a 4G wireless broadband network, and you can bet that Google will watch every step they take. And with all the rumors flying about the next generation of iPhones on the horizon, other cell phone companies are stepping up their game and putting their best products forward. HTC has finally unveiled their new Diamond handset. It's called the TouchFlow 3D, and like the iPhone, it's got one-touch browsing, single-finger dialing, web accessibility, and zoom-in navigation. Now, the device is loaded with Windows Mobile 6.1, a VGA screen, and HSPDA 7.2. Nice specs, HTC, nice specs. And finally, the 12th annual Webby Award winners were announced today. Person of the Year went to Stephen Colbert, the Variety Webby went to Tom Green's House Tonight, and Best Writing went to the Onion News Network. We are also thrilled to report that a Webby went to one of our very own. G4 is the recipient of the Best Music Webby for our online music show Freestyle 101. So big congratulations goes out to the team. The Webby Film and Video Awards will be held in New York City on June 9th. Check it out. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Get all the news you need to know anytime at g4tv.com. I'm Layla Kaylee, and you've just been fed.
If it weren't for DV Tuesday, you might
to or visit us on the web.
The masterminds of the video game revolution return.
You know, this jail thing's kind of like summer camp, except with lots of rape and a lot less sun.
From the creators of Code Monkeys comes Code Monkeys Season 2. As offensive and raunchy as South Park, only better.
I wish you were in a coma so I could show you just how much I love you.
Like an arcade game with potty mouth.
There's no such thing as bad press, dude. Just ask Charles Manson.
Code Monkeys Season 2, June 1st, right after the world television premiere of King of Kong on G4.
Is your financial situation in a...
Click today.
I didn't know I got call sign.
Oh, hey, before I forget, and I hope you don't mind, I wanted to tell you guys about a thing that we found on the internet that was interesting.
Oh, what do you got?
Okay, well, today's thing we found on the internet that was interesting was a surprise because of all the videos that I've seen tagged with the words crazy in bed. There's tons of them. This is the one that's most airable.
Mary being crazy on the bed. Yes.
Twice. I know it was a short video, but twice.
I can see why you showed me that.
Thank you. Now, we actually want you to send us your crazy bed videos on our Stickcam page. Keep them work safe.
Yeah.
At least air safe.
Yeah.
Why not?
Air safe. Make it air safe.
You know what? Do whatever the hell you want. It's your bed. Have fun with it. Just ask your mom to change the sheets. All right. Speaking of crazy, next week, Olivia and I will actually engage in 5 days of probably not so friendly host competitions. You're going to see us dogfight in World War II airplanes, literally. We're going to spill our guts while we're hooked up to a lie detector.
Yeah.
And for the first time ever, we're going to do an entire show without being able to see.
Yeah.
Blind attack of the show next week.
See it all during Kevin versus Olivia week starting Monday night at 7 and 10. And you guys visit g4tv.com/AOTS for all the juicy details. But right now...
I'm going to get totally crushed.
No, you're not. You'll do well. I'm sure you do well. Rock, paper, scissors real quick.
Oh!
Yeah. Right now, invent some clapping for G4's resident gadget hound, Mr. Chris Hardwick. Chris.
Hi, Olivia.
Hi, Chris.
You know, Maker Faire was the amazing celebration of do-it-yourself culture, and I went to San Mateo, California to meet the wizards behind all the crazy inventions. They even have magic, which they called Wi-Fi. Hey, if you're in San Mateo and there's a ton of traffic and a lot of people carting a bunch of weird gear around, you know you found yourself at Maker Faire, the premier festival for mad scientists, inventors, DIY is a theme, and people are really D'ing it wide. What began as a modest gathering in 2006, the Maker Faire has become known as the premier event for grassroots American innovation. And this year, it hosts over 500 of the most unique exhibits you'll ever see.
It's a wonderful event where, you know, it's mostly people bringing the things that they make and sharing them with other people. That's the essence of it.
This is like the garages of Silicon Valley, emptying out. Amateurs, individuals, hobbyists are proving that they can outdo companies and governments and, you know, massive corporations. But I think it's like, you know, Woodstock for geeks.
Over 60,000 people have come from all walks of life to see the spectacles here at the fairgrounds. There are literally dozens of shows, demos, and wandering things. Did you make anything for Maker Faire?
No, I just decided to show up as is.
I love that you found a use for the Mac Mini down here too. This is really great. Is this the heart of the unit right here?
The Mac Mini is the heart and the soul of the unit. Pretty much everything that's happening on the robot happens through the Mac Mini.
it just dawned on me real quick, hey, I want to build a robot giraffe. Going to Burning Man for 10 years will do things like this to you.
How long did it take you to build this guy?
This was 10 months solid welding in 2005, and in 2006 and 2007, we put about 6 months each into it, adding LEDs, controllers, voice, intelligent USB cameras, etc., etc.
Hello, my name is Russell.
This is probably the coolest thing I've seen so far, a laser harp. What gave you the idea?
It's something I saw in Europe a long time ago, and I've been working on it for like 22 years. You put your hands into the laser beams, it's 100% safe, and you play music.
You can't play it with your eyes, though.
I wouldn't recommend it, no.
You know, the best part about Maker Faire is they actually encourage you to become interactive with the pieces. Like right now, for instance, I'm gonna go roll up on some bitches in my muffin.
This is a Rube Goldberg invention. It's 50,000 pounds. It's got 16 interconnected pieces, and we use bowling balls and good old American steel. Put it all together.
Life-size mousetrap. I guess that took at least a month to make.
Oh yeah, 13 years.
13 years, wow. You're hurling bowling balls through open space and hoping that it's caught in another part of space.
Very correct.
So any predictions for today's mousetrapping?
All successful shows.
Successful all the way around.
Successful Rube Goldberg chain reaction.
Well, that wraps it up for me at Maker Faire. I found the coolest piece of technology I've seen here so far, and naturally I have to abuse that technology. So I'm going to go into the women's bathroom now. Here I come, ladies.
So is that thing like Burning Man, but with less acid? Is that essentially?
There might have been a lot of acid there.
Everybody seems like so incredibly nice and just artsy.
That's the whole thing about
like
Maker Faire. It's a total DIY thing. It doesn't feel corporate at all. There are some small corporate setups, but for the most part, it's just people making stuff in their homes and bringing it, and it was a really cool event.
And the ladies loved your cupcake?
Ladies love my cupcake, my princess cupcake. I was rolling up on people.
Chris, as always, thanks a lot for that, and we'll see you in a bit with a gaming laptop.
Okay.
Okay. Right now, let's see what Mana's up to.
Guys, please don't answer it. It's probably just Uncle Ted again, so just ignore. Just hang out and ignor.
Hey, it's Uncle Ninja Warrior for info and updates.
Oh.
Yeah!
Drunkle Ted. Well, on Suze. Don't go anywhere, folks. Hardwick returns after the break with today's gadget prawn in his lap. It's an Alienware laptop. Don't worry about it. But it's
awesome.
situated there.
And then later, our break moments of de-evolution reveal mean parents on a schoolyard.
You'll love it.
If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, ward life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, ward life.
In 2007, a film crew discovered an epic conflict for gaming's most controversial world record.
If you don't play when the pressure's on, you're really not good enough.
Catch the world television premiere of The King of Kong, June 1st, only on G4.
Are put here on this little marble that's hurling through space to solve great mysteries of said universe.
Yeah, some are here to love each other and bring peace and understanding to the planet.
Everyone else is here to hurt their kids and upload it to the interwebs. So hold on to your crazy hat. Here comes Break Moments in De-Evolution.
You're not wearing it.
But it's a crazy hat, so I'm crazy. I think I'm holding onto a hat. Our first victim used a bike to prove to the world that he is an absolute idiot.
What always amazes me is how many people attempt stunts that have no chance in ever ending well.
Right.
This one had disaster written all over it.
Mike, yo. Can't breathe. Get it off?
Dude, I'm gonna do a sweet jump. Into what, Gary? I don't know. I mean, I think I'll figure it out before I land, right? I mean, I got all that time in the air.
I love the great ball.
Get it off.
So this week, in honor of our AOTS quote of the year, our rating system is going to be 7-year-old thugs who steal cars.
All right. I'd like to do some hood rat type stuff.
Yes, it is with great pleasure, Kevin, that I ask you, how many 7-year-old thugs does this dude get?
3 out of 5.
I want to do it because it's fun. Fun to do bad things.
Our next genius tries to show off his agility and speed by trying to jump from one dock to another. Sounds simple.
Yeah, instead he ends up looking like, again, a complete, absolute idiot.
He took one too many steps at the end. He should have just gone, stop.
Not
and
good.
jumped.
Yeah,
Wow.
you could rewind time in Prince of Persia. Not on the docks.
No.
Sorry. I like how he gets up to test out the ankle. Nope, broken.
No.
How many 7-year-old thugs does this guy get, Olivia?
That was pretty classic.
That was good?
I'm going to give it 4 out of 5.
I want to do it because it's fun. Fun to do bad things.
It's fun. All right. Our last video shows why some people just should not be parents. I mean, if you're this dumb, don't have kids, because it's only going to hurt them and society.
Well, like you, for instance, Kevin.
Yeah.
You'd be an absolutely terrible parent, right?
Oh my God.
Now I know how they got the motion capture for the drunk scenes in Grand Theft Auto 4. They slap some ping pong balls on a toddler and spin them around.
They might have been bad parents, but those are awesome people.
Yeah, they're
Awesome
good. They're
people.
good folks. I'm proud to have their genes in the pool.
I would like to be their friend, just so you know. Okay, so the moment of truth has arrived. How many 7-year-old thugs does this poor Tyke's parents get?
5 out of 5.
I want to do it because it's fun. Fun to do bad things.
You know, one day mankind's journey will conclude when he finally struggles to that top rung of the evolutionary ladder.
Then he will jump off simply to give his friends a cheap laugh. And our beloved break moments in de-evolution will always be there to capture the magic. You're welcome.
Didn't know I could do that. Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show, it's Man vs. Loop as Bear Grylls joins us to talk about the new season of his smash hit Man vs. Wild. And we're going to grill him a bit, no pun intended. We're going to address the claims that his work might be faked, you know, a little fraudulent.
And we're looking at Who's Who on YouTube to uncover illumistream.com, a company that tricks you into watching health videos with sexually explicit thumbnails.
I love that. I always used to say, oh no, I'm just trying to watch a health video, but it turns out to be sexually explicit content.
You're that guy?
Never really worked the other way around. Sorry, Mom.
Who's checking in on you? Your parents don't care about a thing you do.
Not anymore. No.
You do whatever you want.
I bought them their own keyboard. They don't care anymore. Plus, in Blog Watch, we're going to look at the future, some future-thinking blogs and run down the best sites that highlight innovations, military projects, robots, and even ideas of the apocalypse.
That's right. You guys go to g4tv.com/AOTS for everything you saw today and more.
X-Play is up
Why
next.
did you buy them a keyboard? Oh.
Rochambeau!
Go!